What's going on, owner operators? Michael here. Hey, want to talk to you about a playlist that we just created. It's going to be up soon. It's going to be Owner Operator 101 and help you identify your costs, profitability, and today we're going to look at one of the videos that's going to be in it is part-time owner operator. We're going to use a baseline of $1.50 a mile. I know some guys run for more, some run for less, but 2019 is a good baseline right there. It wasn't the best year to use, but so this could only get better. And we're going to look at the full-time and the part-time, and these are the costs per mile that we're going to be using to break this video down. Where these come from will actually be right above this video in the playlist, and it's another video Mike did on calculating your cost per mile, and that's how you'll understand how we got this at 10,000 and the guy that runs 5,000. Theoretically, the guy who runs half the time, half the amount of miles, should make half the money. If you asked me that question, I think honestly I would answer it the same exact way. I'd be like, hey, if a guy does 10,000 miles and this is what he's going to make, and a guy says to me, how much could I get for 5,000 miles? Well, personally, at first I would have said half of whatever that guy did. So this was very eye-opening once we saw the numbers. Don't blame me, just blame the numbers, because now that we've actually got something in front of us here and we see that the guy, we've like I said, we've already established the fact the guy runs 10,000 miles, this is his cost per mile. That's his truck payment, his fuel cost, his maintenance funds, all that's included. We also did it breakdown for the guy that ran 5,000, because a lot of these things are fixed costs. They don't change between this guy and this guy. If you're the guy who's just looking to sit back and take it easy and retire, you know, banks don't give you a break on your truck payment. So some of these costs are fixed. And because of that, the actual rate per mile that it costs to run your business goes up. And I did not know it was going to be significantly that much. Once we broke it down, it was very shocking. So I hope this information is valuable to you. So here's the guy. Let's just say for the week he net, or for the month he nets 15,000. This is all going to be based upon a month. His cost for truck payment, fuel, everything else to run his business is $6,200. So his profit is $8,800 for the month. So $2,200 a week basically, which is you know, normal owner operator pay. It can go up or go down. The better you run per mile, the higher this number gets. The more miles you run, the higher this formula gets. So this is again based on 10,000. It's 2,500 miles a week. I know plenty of you guys out there can run 3,000 plus, but again, this is just for mathematical purposes for the formula. Now, the same guy cuts the work in half, runs 5,000. If we break that down, that's $7,500 in net. Okay, so half the miles, half the pay. None of that changes because it's a fixed cost here, right? Again, a lot of his expenses are fixed. So look at his expenses to run his truck. Almost the same as it was for the guy that did 10,000 miles. $5,250. That leaves him a profit of $2,250 for a month. I can't live off this. You can't live off this. You didn't get a truck to run for this. So I was very shocked to see what happens here, because look, you know, local drivers make more than $625 a week, right? So that's when you take it in as a whole instead of just talking and you actually look at it number wise, it's pretty shocking. So if the question is you want to be this guy or you want to be this guy, and this guy can only go up from here. In trucking, there is no middle ground. You're either going up or you're going down. So I want to be the guy that's going up. I'm sure you do too. I hope this helps you guys out. I hope you can see this is just strictly a formula, strictly numbers, puts it right in front of you. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Watch that for that playlist that's coming up with more of these videos to help you understand your cost. And again, this opened my eyes, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.